Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Hannah. If you are new here, welcome. Today's video is in collaboration with Merit Beauty. They sent over a nice little box for me to open up for you guys and try out today. I'm going to be doing a deep dive first impressions look on their makeup collection, and I'm just gonna share it with you guys and just have some fun. So if you are curious to see what is inside this box, how well it works, pricing, info, and all of that good stuff, then stay tuned. So we have got a box from Merit Beauty today to open up and try out. I'm so excited. I've heard about this brand in the past and been really curious and intrigued in trying. They focus on making products with the intention of them being good for our skin, our body, good ingredients, good for the planet, vegan, cruelty-free, all of that good stuff. Everything is recyclable and reusable and good for you, which is awesome. And nowadays, during the times we're living in anyway, I don't necessarily wear that much makeup out during a normal day anymore. This stuff I'm really excited to try out because that is specifically what it was meant for. This brand actually just recently came out with their first 7 products in 2020, which is a crazy year to have started anything. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you the products that are inside, tell you a little bit more about them, and try them out for today. So opening up our box, we have the lovely little bag that Merit Beauty sends all of their shipments in. We've got a little card, their brand name and everything, and a cute little note on the back that says the antidote to the oversaturated world of beauty. So this is what we are looking like. Every order is shipped in one of these cute little bags, and it just opens like that. So we've got our 7 items in here. I'm gonna go through each one, show you what they look like, swatch them for you, and then try them out. We don't have everything to complete a full face of makeup, but I'm going to kind of be incorporating the rest of my makeup with whatever I don't have from Merit. So going through, we have a couple things, almost enough for a full makeup look. We just don't have like our powders and things of that nature. But for what we do have, we have their Day Glow, the Flush Balm, the Minimalist, which is kind of like their perfecting skin complexion stick, their Brow Volumizing Pomade, 1 shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil, 1 lengthening mascara, another little complexion stick. So I got 2 of the Minimalist complexion sticks to try out because I wasn't sure which shade to get for myself, so I went ahead and got Linen and Cream. And then we've got our eyebrow pomade and our mascara, a little blush, a little highlighter, and a lip oil. So I am going to be using my own powder and primer and setting spray, and I already put on a little bit of brow because I like them to be pretty done. So first thing I want to be trying out today is the Minimalist Complexion Stick. And I got 2 shades like I said, so this is what those look like. We have Linen and Cream, and I'm gonna do a little swatch just to kind of see. This is what they look like, and then on the bottom it is like a little twisty to twist it up. So we have Linen. That looks like it might be a little bit too dark for me, and then we have Cream. That is what those 2 look like next to each other. It is a little bit darker on the Linen shade. I think they look very similar, but I do think that Cream is gonna be more of my shade. I'm gonna go ahead and just start applying this. I have already primed my face, so I'm gonna just go right in with this and start blending it out. I'm not really 100% sure how much of this I'm supposed to be adding, but I'm just going to be starting with a little bit and just kind of go from there. I'm just really hoping this blends out. We shall see. This is not really working that well with a beauty blender, so despite how much I don't like using my fingers, I might just have to. Yeah, it's a little stiff, It does go on very creamy, but I think you kind of have to do it quickly because it does get a little dried down as it sits on your skin. I'm going to apply just a little bit more to see if it is buildable without being too thick. So I would definitely say that this complexion stick is kind of varying from medium to light coverage. I put on 2 kind of layers, not really covering my whole face, but like just kind of areas that where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage are like my cheeks and my chin, and I haven't done my under eyes yet. I'm going to use my own separate concealer to do that because I like them to be very bright. This is a very, very subtle kind of coverage. It does look like it covers what I want it to, and then after I put a powder on top of it, I'm sure it will kind of like give a little bit more coverage, but so far it's not looking too bad. So I actually just read the little side of the box, and it says that for the complexion stick, it's not a foundation or a concealer, it's both. Use it where you need it so you get compliments on your skin, not your makeup. Okay, I see where they're coming from. It's definitely supposed to look like real skin, and honestly, I feel like it does look really nice. Like my skin looks really smooth, really like all even toned. Not bad. Their tip is to use a brush to blend it out. I don't love using brushes, so I am just going to be fine with my fingers for the day because for some reason the sponge wasn't working very well. So keep that in mind if you are somebody who likes to use a sponge to apply. So I went ahead and added just a little bit of my own concealer, and now I'm going to go ahead and try out the little Flush Bomb, the cheek color blush, cream blush, whatever you want to call it. I got this in the shade Beverly Hills. This is kind of like a nice deep mauve. This is what it looks like swatched. Looks like the color is pretty light, so we shall see how I feel about this on my face. Just gonna go ahead and add where I want it. Oh, that's a pretty color. And then I'm probably just going to blend it out a little bit with the Beauty Blender. Okay, I have a better method. Actually, Beauty Blender, just literally dip it. And that is a way easier way to apply that. That is really pretty. I really like that shade. That's typically the kind of color I like to go for with the blush. Very natural, very pretty. I really like that. I haven't used a cream blush in a while, and I typically love them, so I do really like this one. It's pretty, and it feels really nice. It's not like dry, and it doesn't skip. I went ahead and just did the rest of my makeup off camera because I wanted to use all of the non-Merit beauty items off camera, and I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this review. The next item I want to jump into is the Day Glow. This is the highlighter stick. I think it's a cream product, but I got this in the shade Kava. This is what we are looking like. I absolutely love all of their packaging. It is so cute. It like feels like a really high-end quality product. So this is what it looks like. This looks really pretty. Oh wow, that looks really like glowy. It's very creamy though, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna go ahead and just try a little bit right on the top of my cheekbone. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh. Usually, oh, that's why. Usually I don't do cream products on top of powders because it separates the makeup. This is doing that just a little bit, but I did add kind of a lot, so that's my own fault. I just love my highlighter. That's really pretty. I like that. Ooh. Okay, I'm wanting to try out the brow pomade now. This is what this looks like. This is the shade Brown, and it is a volumizing pomade. It does have a tint to it as well. I did apply just a little bit of a pencil onto my brows already, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish off with the pomade. So the formula is very interesting in that it kind of feels like a dry formula. The one that I've been using for like over a year is like a super wet gel-like consistency. So this is definitely a different kind of vibe. I'm kind of liking it though. I don't know if I love that it's tinted, but I know it's meant to be used kind of like on its own as well as over pencil. It's doing a really good job of like separating my eyebrows. I just feel like when pomades like this are tinted, I get the kind of patchiness from it. This one's not looking too bad yet. I want to come back and see what it looks like in a few minutes after it dries, see if it's buildable or if I need to kind of like blend it out a little bit more. Next, I want to jump into the mascara. This is their Clean Lash Lengthening Mascara. This is what it looks like. Seriously, all their packaging is so nice. It just feels so quality. The brush looks like something that I normally would go for, and the formula upon first impression looks pretty nice. I'm just kind of looking to see how much I can build it up without it getting clumpy, and it's actually not getting clumpy at all. I think it's because the brush is very like separated and fine, and it's doing a really good job of like separating my lashes without making them clumpy, but it is really lengthening them, and I love that. Wow, I did hear that this mascara was a hit recently, and I've gotta agree, I really like it. That literally looks like I'm wearing falsies. Like, I swear when I say my eyelashes haven't looked this good in so long. And that already brings us to the last item somehow. We are going to just finish off this look with a little bit of Tinted Lip Oil. I don't know how pigmented this is gonna be. I'm gonna do a little swatch really quick so you can see, but the color itself looks so pretty. Oh, okay, so it's kind of like a lip gloss. I'm sure on my lips it might look a little bit more pink, but that's really pretty. It feels really nice and not sticky. I did go ahead and add just a little bit of lip liner because I normally like my makeup a little bit more than just very light. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I added a little bit of lip liner just to give it some shape first, but I feel like that looks really pretty. All right, and that is all of the items tried out and our complete look for today. So for our last kind of final thoughts and reviews on every single item that I used today, from the first item to the last, for the complexion stick. So the complexion stick retails for $38. It is 0.13 ounces. So that is definitely not that much product for kind of a higher price. Does it work well though? Yes, I do really enjoy how it looks on my skin. Obviously, I have a lot of other different product on it as well. But would I be able to wear like the complexion stick just all over my face? Yes. Without powder? Possibly, because it did seem to kind of dry down to like something that I would normally like to look like and appear like just like really even toned, just take out the redness from my skin, take out the shine. I want to appear just like natural, all one shade, like perfect. It did a really good job of doing that. It did kind of dry down, so if you have a lot more dry skin, would I recommend? Probably not, unless you want to add like a lot more of moisture into your skin while using the product. Not bad though. I would probably rate it about a 6 out of 10. For our cheek color, it retails for $28. Again, we have got 0.31 ounces of product with this, and I have got to say I really liked this product. Applying it onto my skin with the product itself probably wouldn't be like my suggestion. I found out to like kind of just dip my little beauty blender into it and add that onto my skin. That's normally how I've done cream blush in the past as well. It's been a while since I've used it, so hard to kind of think of that off the top of my head, but I do really like the color and the highlighter stick as well. Like, wow, that shine and like glow is so pretty. The highlighter stick retails for $30, so not a terrible price, but it is kind of hard to build up the highlighter stick just because it is a cream product. Putting creams on top of powders is always going to be a little bit of a difficult task, but you know what, we made it work for today. I really like how it looks. I really think it's super fun, super glowy, very pretty glow without it being super glittery. This is 0.14 ounces ounces, so not bad, but I will say, you guys, they are not giving that much product with how expensive it is. And I get it that the ingredients have to be super, super high quality and all of that, so that is kind of what you have to think about when paying into products like this. For the brow pomade, I will admit it was not my favorite, not as much as I loved the mascara. My god, I loved the mascara so much. The brow pomade, I feel like I just didn't love the formula. It does look like it filled in my brows nicely, like if I missed any color or patchiness, it looks like it didn't dry down that way, so it does look very natural still. It didn't patch up on the inner corners, it just didn't work as strongly as I wanted it to, but I will admit I did enjoy it and it works well for what it is. But the brow pomade retails for $24 and is 0.08 ounces. For the mascara, we are looking at a $26 retailing price, which I honestly think for 0.25 ounces is pretty typical for a normal mascara nowadays. I absolutely love it. I love how natural my eyelashes look. They look just very separated, not clumpy, but they look lengthened and long, and I love it. Like I couldn't love this more. For the mascara, I would probably rate it a 9 out of 10. For the Flush Balm, I probably rate about an 8 out of 10. For the brow pomade, I would probably rate it again at a 6 out of 10. It's not bad, but just not everything that I personally love. The highlighting balm, I would probably rate an 8 as well. I really like it. It's really nice. It's just so glowy. I can't stop like looking at it in the light. For the lip oil, this product retails for $24 and is 0.23 ounces. So not bad for this kind of a product. On my lips, it looks really nice. It's not staying as shiny as I typically like it to be, but it's not necessarily advertised as a lip gloss. So, you know, you kind of have to take it for what it is. I really like that the color stuck on there though. It looks very natural. The formula is really like soft and velvety on my lips as well. So yeah, overall I really enjoyed most of these products. I would have to rate the lip oil probably about a 7 out of 10 just because it's not necessarily everything that I want it to be. You know what I mean? I'm typically a girl who loves her lip glosses reflective, who loves like full coverage, everything. Usually if I'm going to like an event or something, if it's like a day off or something, I definitely don't go that crazy. So 4 days specifically like that for like an errand day or something of that nature, I think this whole collection is so easy to work with. It's so nice, it's handy, and it's like the formulation is perfect for what it is meant for. So if you are specifically in the market for something like that, I think this would be so great for you. The whole collection I'm going to go ahead and rate 7.5 because I think the presentation of the products themselves is so great, but the usability of the products, not all of them were hits for me, which is fine. You know, obviously I still enjoyed using them and trying them out. They felt great. They weren't bad products. They're just not necessarily everything that I like in makeup, you know? But like I said, if that is what you like, this is it for you. Anyway, that is going to be it for the rest of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions on the products or anything of that nature, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you on that. If you are curious to try this out for yourself, I will leave the link to the website down below in the description box, along with a discount code if I do have one. I think I do, I just can't remember. Just make sure to check that out. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more fun content like this. I post 2 new videos every single week, every Wednesday and Saturday morning, and I would love to have you guys come hang out with us. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. I will always leave those links in the description box if you are curious to come hang out with me. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Thanks for hanging with Han, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!